Hey, what's going on, gamers? This is Dr. Redstone signing in to another episode here on the channel. Today's episode, we're gonna need to get rid of these signs because our shops need to be coming up because we got shops popping up everywhere over here in Spawn Town. We got shops like this one, this awesome looking shop. I don't know who's done what with the dock there, but that looks amazing. 2 diamonds per glow ink set. Oh, apparently this is a dock shop. A dock shop. We have this little pop-up stand next to these 2 shops. Oh, this is new. What is this thing? If you can donate magma and dirt, apples, cookies, sugarcane, you'll be done in no time. And what Western town doesn't have a supermarket? Oh, wait a minute. Is this a shop back here as well? Oh, not a shop, but I'm liking the design. Anyways, these will all be built and stocked by the end of this episode, but we've got a few side quests that I think that we need to attend to. Whoa, that looks weird in Quake Pro. In one of our first order of business, I was thinking we would get this set up as our enchanting room, and we'd go ahead and get a bunch of cows and blah, 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 blah. But honestly, prices in the shopping district are phenomenal. So we do have our first trip of mining, which is all this stuff. And then this is also our second trip of mining. Let me go ahead and grab these diamonds here, put that with these. So we got about 2 stacks. I'm gonna go ahead and bring a full stack over. Yeah, I think that should do. Because gone are the days of no enchantments. I don't even think we're gonna have enough levels. So maybe that's gonna be another side quest. And I'd say another big problem we have is a nether portal. Cosmic Wisps' ender portal is nice, but it'll be good to have one of our own, especially one on the appropriate Y level. But we are certainly getting ahead of ourselves. Did I say these prices were ridiculous? Look at this, almost everything, 1 diamond a book. Mending, 1 diamond. Fortune, 1 diamond. Unbreaking, you've guessed it, 1 diamond. Oh, name tags, 3 diamonds. How does that even make any sense? This is a steal of a deal. And with that being said, let's see what we got here. How many do we even need? I probably should have counted. I don't even know how much we need right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's go here. Protection, 9. Shoot, how are we going to take all these back? Well, I guess we're going to have to take multiple trips to get these all back home. Unbreaking, 9. Mending will also be 9. We're going to definitely need a silk touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Efficiency 5s. All right, I think that's going to cover some things. I'm just go. We gotta go run this home. We do not have any more inventory space. Probably going to need about 4 protection 4 books and probably a looting 3 on the sword, probably sharpness 5 on the sword. Feather falling is always good to have. Grab one of these. Probably a power 5 with infinity as well as punch 2. Does that stack together? I don't remember if power and punch works. Is it flame that goes on a sword or is it fire aspect that goes on a sword? Either way, we're buying them. We'll figure that out later. Oh, and sweeping edge 3. Can't forget one of those. And I really hope you guys were paying attention because we do need to put that in the book. And I gotta say, I think I lost track. All right, we'll do our best to remember everything here. Let's go with a clean page. We're gonna go Dr. Redstone. All right, I think we've got everything. Unbreaking, mending, protection 4, efficiency, silk touch, sweeping edge, flame, fire aspect, feather falling. Oh, 1 times punch 2. I feel like I might have forgot something, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's everything. Did we get a looting book? 1 times looting. All right, I'm pretty sure that's everything. If not, let me know down in the comment section below. Put that back. And although we have all of these books, we kind of have a big problem. This is going to be very, very expensive. And we totally forgot to bring that guy an anvil. All right, we got those diamonds put away and we still have over a stack in 20, which I think is pretty good. All right, for now, we're still going to need to go ahead and make an anvil, which I think is going to need a couple of these blocks here. And then what do we need to do? Anvil, 3 iron blocks, 4 iron ingots, done. I'm going to slap you here in the corner. All right, we have protection, unbreaking, and mending here. So what I want to try and do is take these and combine the books. There we go. If we combine the books together, and then we'll take that and put that on our armor. All right, looks like protection and mending is going to only cost 2. Slap that in there. Unbreaking, that's going to cost 4. Let's switch it the other way, 7. And there we go. So now that's only cost 4, and then we take that and slap that on an armor. All right, 4, 8, 12, 16 levels later, we have all of these books all done and set up. Well, I guess actually it's 6 per level, 6 per level. So 24 levels right here. Let's see how much it's going to cost to go and put on our armor. 12 per. Well, we'll get these things put away. And I think we know what the next side quest is. And I think I'm going to need to come in here and make a little torch action. So we're definitely going to need some of these ones while we go down there. And we'll probably need to make this a little nicer. But as I was going through exploring the other day, coming on down here, this is going to open up. All right, and we keep on going. Take a left and a right. Torch this place up so we don't have any mobs, no baddies spawning. Looky what we have in the distance, my friend. This cobblestone wasn't me, buddy. Yeah, we have a spawner right here, which is, I think, somewhat below the house. So maybe we can set up some sort of like elevator down here, but I gotta show you something. It is really weird when these things spawn in from a spawner on this server because they're kind of, I don't want to say dumb, but they don't know what to do. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. All right, he's dead now. We'll watch these, see if anybody else spawns in. Let's get rid of that torch. Yeah, look at these guys. Look. Nothing. They don't even attack if you get close enough, but they do stack. If you just like push them together. Okay, for some reason that guy's not stacked. Just push them all here in this corner. Okay, well anyways, if we get enough of these guys in one area, they're gonna go ahead and stack. So I don't know if we're gonna have, oh, and then, oh, wait, did that just stack? Let me see. Oh yeah, 3 zombies. See that? Zombie 3. So I don't know how that's going to affect like entity cramming, but I've got a feeling we need to find out. All right, so let's get this torched up here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into our little XP farm, a little XP grinder, if you will, which will allow us to go and get all of those enchantments set up on our armors and our tools and everything like that. So yeah, let's get to digging. Yeah, and before we get too far into digging, I do want to see, where's our efficiency 5? Can we afford to put this on there? 5, we can. Now the question is, can we put unbreaking on there as well? 4, we can. This is definitely going to make digging that out a whole lot quicker. All right, I'm going to explain this lickety quick, assuming that you already know how these things work. So once you find a spawner, you want to dig out 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 around all of the different edges. And then we want to go ahead and take this and we're going to go down 3 layers, which is then going to end up looking something like this. And then you're going to want to go ahead and choose a certain area where you want the zombies to go out at. So we're going to choose this direction because that's going to be closer to our house. And we're just going to go ahead and dig this out just a little bit. So glad these things aren't attacking us while we do this. Makes it way easier. All right, next up, we're going to need to grab 2 water buckets. Give us an infinite water source down below. And now we need to go take a little bit of a swim over here in this ocean because we're going to need to gather up some of this kelp. We'll put some of this back, so I think we're only going to need about maybe 2 stacks should definitely give us enough. We have forgotten a very big step. We need to go into the nether and grab some soul sand. This actually might be pretty dangerous because I don't think I've ever been in here to find where Soul Sand Valley is. All right, let's get the heck out of here. This was a pain in the butt. Come down here and get. All right, now that we're back home with the soul sand, let's try this again. Set up our infinite water source. 1 there, 1 here. There we go. If we take our water, place our waters here in these corners, you'll see that it's going to stop at some point, and we're going to break all this out. All right, you're going to have something that looks a little bit like this, and we're going to take each one of these blocks, take all of these ones out, and you're going to see that water that's going to flow in and push all of our zombies this way. All right, so say a zombie spawns. It's going to go and get all pushed on over, drop down. It's going to push right where we need it to go. Now we need to take this and go up 22 blocks. We're going to put a thing of soul sand right there. Here we go. Ta-da! We cover that up. That's going to go and push everybody over here. And then they're going to go ahead and drop on down. Alrighty, gamers. Let me go and get you guys set up with a little bit of an update. Now, I did change some things around due to this entity cramming or mob colliding thingamabob. I don't know what you want to call it, but I did change some things around. In here, everything is all kind of set up and decorated decently. Loose definition on decent. And let me go ahead and show you how these guys get in here. So I got this little tunnel that I'm going to go through. I did go ahead and change the design a little bit since these mobs were kind of dumb. So now they can spawn on either side, drop down into this canal. This canal is going to go and push them. I got 2 fence gates here and then a soul sand right above one up. Oop, I guess I'll show you. All these guys are going to be flowing into this, no problem. So they hit the 1 fence gate, then they hit the 2nd fence gate, and then that allows them to bob up, which is going to go and take this bubble elevator. We have the 1 block, which kind of pushes and pulls pulls them that way, and then pushes them up, pushes them over, drops them in. And like I said, I feel like the entity cramming wasn't necessarily working, or even the 22 block drop. Obviously, the zombies that weren't combined were a one-hit kill, but everybody else, I guess, just wasn't. So I kind of changed it up, made it a little bit more of a simple design. Didn't need the 22 block drop. So anybody on the server, if you're watching this, doesn't feel like you need it. Now, I said I was going to go ahead and jump into the sword first. I want to show you. Oh, I feel like you're going to laugh at me. Take a look at this book. Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Mending, Sharpness 5, Sweeping Edge 3, Unbreaking 3. What an enchanted book. If we go to slap our sword in, slap the book in, too expensive. Now, I really think Mojang needs to get this thing updated, because there's times where we can get like hundreds, maybe even 1,000 levels with some of these gold farms and Enderman farms and everything like that. So, well, this one was a little bit of a waste. All right, and we find ourselves back at the bookshop. Let's see if we can make a little bit better decisions here. Now, I did bring this anvil. I'm going to slap that in back there. Bought this book for my sword, but it's broken, Dr. Redstone. We'll see if anything happens with this one. But I'll leave for him to see, and maybe for everybody else to leave a good laugh. Sharpness definitely seems good. Sweeping edge definitely seems important. I feel like looting has to be on a sword as well. Definitely unbreaking. And of course, we're going to go with a mending as well. I think I'm going to go with 2 mendings, but because I think I'm missing one. Alrighty, gamers, and we have a full one night of AFK session. So at nighttime, usually it's just pretty me over here on the server, because we are located, I think, somewhere over in like Europe and stuff like that. So most of the people that play are actually offline. So it's just kind of me, and I think Lily might have been AFK. But if you look here, we have our diamond helmet, diamond chest plate, diamond leggings, diamond booties. We got feather falling as well. And all of these ones are all set up. We have our brand new sword. Unfortunately, sharpness and I think it was sweeping edge doesn't mix well together. And then of course we have our diamond pickaxe 98. Yeah, I named it weird. We have our fortune pickaxe as well as our silk touch pickaxe, our shovel, and I think I do want to put something else on this axe. Probably fortune for more saplings. All right, looks like we only have these books left and no fortune, actually. Well, you know what that means. But before we go over there, I think it's going to be important that we set up our own nether portal, so I don't have to go over there and use Cosmic Wisp, and I want one a little higher up. All right, so we'll grab some water on the way. We'll head back into the old salt mines. Unfortunately, there's only one place that I know to find lava, and it's a little bit risky business. All right, let's see if we can add to this water stream, make it a little safer here. Maybe we'll get connected up with this. Let's see if we can dig down one. And lava's down there. Okay. All right, so we'll get this thing opened up and grab ourselves some obsidian. All right, 32 should be enough. We don't need to be down here any longer. All right, we're not going to go with anything fancy here. I'm just going to go ahead and put this thing down. We might end up moving this thing maybe a little bit later in the season. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and get this thing going. All right, and I think before I light this, let's go F3. And we got negative 2328 by negative 262. All right, and I believe we do light this one here. Don't go through it yet. Don't go through it. And we're going to go and come on over here to Cosmic Wisp's nether portal. Come through here. All right, we're going to come up to our Y level, divide those chords by 8, which is going to go ahead and give us minus 291 over minus 32. And I've got this dug out here. So this is going to be where we want our nether portal to be. And for any of you guys watching, let me know if you guys are corner gang or no corner gang down in the comment section below. All right, now that we got this thing set up, we should be able to light this. And I believe we should be able to go through this nether portal, and it should take us right to our house. Looky at that. We got a working nether portal, ladies and gentlemen. And the whole reason why we did that is we need to go and get set up with fortune on our axe. We got 18 levels. Might as well. All right, back at the bookshop, Pacheco said he left us a little note in our box. Oh my goodness, a coupon for 6 free books. Pacheco, you are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. That was definitely my mistake, my stupidity, but thank you. I appreciate it. Well, at least we get to save this diamond. All right, well, let's pack this up, and I think we'll use this coupon to grab 1 Fortune 3 book. So we'll take this here, Dr. Redstone, 1 Fortune 3, and 1 out of 6 coupon. Thank you, fine fella. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure you might be asking yourself, Doc, why do you need a diamond axe with fortune on it? Well, like I said in the beginning of this episode, this western town, these western shops, this western spawn area needs to get done. And the only way we're going to do that is with this fortune axe. Next stop, Chaos Town. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Chaos Town. I want to give a huge shout out to N for supplying the wood, or at least the saplings, to go ahead and get this whole project started. Without you, man, I definitely wouldn't be able to get done with these shops, so thank you. I truly appreciate it. Link down in the description. Make sure you go check out his Twitch channel. He's streaming over here on the server all the time, so go ahead and check that out. Most of the time, you'll probably find me in those streams as well. We are going to need a little bit of everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and chop all this is acacia wood. We'll just plant some of these ones down as well. Oh, some mangroves. Definitely going to need this. I think it might be these things that we need to go ahead and plant the trees, I believe. So let's see, before we take it down, let's go ahead and get a few of these. Think that should be enough. What happens if we do that? Oh, this is such like a big tree. Let's see, and these are dark oak, I believe. Let's grab this one too. All right, and I think I don't know how we plant these, but I'm gonna slap like 2 of them over there. Maybe that should do its thing. Dark oak I know is a little bit different. I think you gotta put them in like 4s. Something like that. Cherry blossoms. These are gorgeous, by the way. Definitely love the new cherry blossoms in Minecraft. I guess it's not quite new anymore, but still gorgeous. Still gorgeous nonetheless. All right, what are these guys? This spruce? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Got to come all the way up here to finish this off, and then to the bottom. All right, we can't really necessarily leave this one the way that it is. That seems like somebody tried doing... What? All right, good to know these are going to be a pain in the butt to take down. And I think the last thing is this jungle tree. Of course, these won't act like they don't work either. I definitely got a good feeling that we're going to see much more of this place in the future. So make sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on that. And I'm going to grab some cake and head out. I have to ask him when he wants to get that super smelter going. And this is exactly how that stuff happens. People make a new tunnel and don't put up any signs. Even though I put up signs everywhere, I'm part of the problem. We're going to put all of these logs away because the logs are not very important right now. What is important is all of these little saplings that we have right here to make sure that we get enough wood to build whatever we need. So I'm going to go ahead and get busy. And busy we have been. I have literally planted a little bit of everything to ensure we have everything we need for the end of this project. And I think the only thing left to do is to take all this stuff down and see how much wood we have. Alrighty, gamers, and we've taken out all of those trees. I think it's certainly safe to say we have enough logs. And personally, I think the best thing to do, we'll take 3 stacks of probably everything. Probably not jungle. Yeah, maybe jungle. Why not? Birch, acacia, cherry. Go ahead and bring a stack of cobblestone deep slate with us just because. And never know if we're going to need some sticks. And I will see you guys in the shopping district. Alrighty, gamers, and we're going to go and take this one shop at a time, starting with our own shop here in the middle. All right, I think something like this is going to look pretty good. We might add a little bit more details, but we're really going to figure this one out as we go. One thing we're going to definitely need to do is add some planks here. Plank blocks, cobblestone walls. No rhyme or reason really to it. All right, and the more that I was looking at it, I really wanted to go ahead and use the same wood that's going to match the building. But I feel like it just blends in way too much, and that's not what we're looking to do. So I went ahead and switched these out for all oak fences. Let's go and do these last 2 as well. As a whole, it definitely looks a lot better. And now we need to do this one. All right, and that one's going to look a little something like that. And we do have one more red building over here. And that little corner shop is done. Well, I guess for the most part. All right, next up, let's grab some cherry logs. All right, and these little shops are going to be the one that we're going to use for the cherry blossom wood. All right, and so this is what that shop looks like. I think it looks so good. But we got another one over here, so we're going to see what it looks like with next to the mangrove. All right, I think that looks good. I had this idea on each one of these buildings having the trapdoors of that corresponding wood to kind of break up between buildings, and I really think I like the way that that's looking. All right, and there's another pink shop down, or cherry blossom shop down. I think that's looking pretty good. Got a couple stairs with the trapdoor as a window here, and I'm really liking the way that these are looking to break these up. Oh, I guess that's the last one. 1, 2, 3, the third one down there. Before we put these blocks away, let's put in these trapdoors. All right, and it looks like we have one more wood flavor with these yellows. Maybe I can spice it up. I'm really thinking about maybe like dark oak or spruce. You know, I think we should probably take a look and see what all these ones look like. Yeah, we'll do it with this little house here. Yeah, I definitely don't think that looks bad, but I feel like it blends into its surroundings probably a little bit too much. Spruce is probably like one of my favorite woods in Minecraft, but next to this oak, I don't know if I'm feeling it. I gotta say, I think this dark oak is probably one of my favorites. Like how dark this is, I feel like it just breaks up the balance, and I don't mind that acacia either. This spruce has gotta go. All right, so let's go ahead and go with a little bit of an update on how these ones are looking so far. We're gonna go ahead and now put in the roof, or I guess maybe it's called like the awning area of all of these different little pillars and stuff like that. So far, I think everything's looking really good. All right, I'm liking the shops. The more and more detail that we add to these things, the better and better it feels like that they look. So we got the roof, the awning, whatever you want to call this thing is, but you can see that the roof line of the buildings are now definitely too low. So we definitely need to go ahead and raise those ones up. And there's a certain style that the old Western buildings used to have. Oh yeah, and that's going to be, is that roof? What do we call that, a roof? The front side, the front roof, I guess, is done for that one. And let me go ahead and see about getting some of these ones built up. And obviously they all can't have the same shape, but they're going to have probably somewhat similar shapes. Alrighty, gamers, so this is a big update so far. I think everything's looking really good. We do need to do something over here with this corner shop, I guess, as well as this corner shop right here. Need to see about getting that roof kind of set up a little bit, but this is what it's looking so far. This is how everything's turned out, and I think it's looking really good. I will say that this place is looking like it needs a little bit more detail, and probably some more details up top. So definitely let me know down in the comment section below what more details that you think this one should have. Alrighty, gamers, and let's jump into this one. So we have our peak shop here, which I've got the wood flavor kind of set up. I don't know if I like this flooring. We might end up changing this one throughout the process, but I think all of these shops are going to need a little bit more of those details. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section. I was definitely talking to some people on the server, and it kind of feels like the obvious with like some of these upper roofs needing to have a little bit more detail, as well as some of the build. So I'm definitely thinking about going in and like texturing, I guess would be the best way to call it. So we have most of these, most of the roofs are all kind of done. I don't know what we would do up here. I feel like most of these Western buildings are all kind of flat like this. But so far, I'm definitely loving the way that this is looking, and this shop is almost ready to be open. So make sure and stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss out when the shop opens up. If you don't know already, we are going to be selling redstone, and I'm gonna be a redstone contractor as well. So available to hire for any redstone builds or anything like that anybody needs over here on the server. And yeah, I think that should keep me quite busy as a shop owner. So yeah, without further ado, that is everything from me. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Smash that like button. And as always, this is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube.